This is Prison Break, Season 5, the story of a man everyone believed was dead, but who never stopped fighting for freedom. Years after the events of Season 4, Michael Scofield's family has tried to move on. Sarah has rebuilt her life, raising their son, and Lincoln is struggling to find peace. But one day, something unbelievable happens. A photograph appears. It shows Michael alive and behind bars in a dangerous prison in Yemen. From that moment, Lincoln knows he must bring his brother home, no matter the cost. As you listen to this story, you'll not only discover one of the most powerful journeys of hope and survival, you'll also improve your English by hearing natural storytelling, emotional dialogue, and clear narration. So sit back, listen carefully, and let's begin. 7 years have passed since Michael Scofield's death. At least that's what everyone believes. Lincoln Burrows lives a quiet, broken life. He carries the weight of the past, the guilt, the memories, the feeling that a part of him is missing. Then one day, a friend shows him something shocking, a photo. The image is blurry, taken inside a Yemeni prison, but there's no mistaking it. The man on the photo is Michael. Lincoln can't breathe. His brother, the one he buried, is alive. At first, he refuses to believe it. Maybe it's a mistake. Maybe it's someone who looks like him. But deep inside, Lincoln feels something he hasn't felt in years: hope. He decides to find out the truth. He meets with Sarah, Michael's wife, and shows her the picture. Her hands tremble. She wants to believe it, but she's afraid to hope again. Lincoln knows what he has to do. With the help of his old friend C-Note, he plans a dangerous trip to Yemen, a country torn apart by war and chaos. If Michael is truly alive, he's trapped in one of the most dangerous prisons in the world, Ogygia, and Lincoln won't rest until he brings his brother home. Yemen? A land filled with dust, heat, and danger. Everywhere Lincoln and C-Note look, there is tension, soldiers, explosions, and people desperate to survive. But Lincoln doesn't care about the chaos. He has only one goal: find his brother. They begin their search in the city of Sana'a, asking questions, showing the photograph. Most people shake their heads. Some warn them to stay away from Ogygia prison, a place so violent that even the guards fear it. But one man whispers something strange. The man you're looking for. He calls himself Kenil Audis. Lincoln is confused. Kenil Audis? That's not Michael Scofield. But when he hears that name again and again, he starts to realize Michael has changed his identity. Why? What is he hiding? With C-Note's help, Lincoln pays a smuggler to get them inside the prison. The walls are cracked and dark. The air is thick with sweat, fear, and desperation. And then Lincoln sees him. Standing behind the bars is Michael, but Michael doesn't smile. He doesn't cry. He doesn't even look surprised. Instead, he whispers, "My name is Kenil Audis. You've got the wrong man." Lincoln's heart sinks. It's him, there's no doubt. But Michael is pretending not to know his own brother. After they're forced out of the prison, Lincoln tries to make sense of what he saw. Why would Michael deny who he is? Is he part of something bigger? Or is he being forced to play a dangerous game? As Lincoln digs deeper, he discovers something shocking. Michael isn't just a prisoner. He's connected to a powerful conspiracy involving the CIA, a secret agent named Poseidon, and crimes he didn't commit. The truth hits hard. Michael has been working under a new identity to protect the people he loves, but now time is running out. The war in Yemen is getting worse, and if they don't act soon, both brothers may die before they ever see freedom again. The desert heat burns through the air as Lincoln and Sinnote prepare their plan. The country is falling apart, bombs shake the city, and every road is filled with danger. But Lincoln doesn't care. He's come too far to stop now. Inside Ogygia prison, Michael Scofield, or Kenil Audis, is still calm, quiet, and calculating. The man who once designed the world's most brilliant escape is back in his element. But this time, it's different. He's not just trying to escape for himself. He's protecting something much bigger. Michael has a small group of inmates with him: Whip, Jaw, Sid, and Cyclops. Each one dangerous, each one broken. But under Michael's leadership, they become a team. His new family inside the walls of Ogygia. Outside, Lincoln does everything he can to contact Michael again. He bribes guards, sneaks in supplies, and sends secret messages. Slowly, the brothers begin to communicate in code, just like old times. When they finally stand face to face, just inches apart through the prison bars, Lincoln's eyes fill with emotion. "I thought you were dead, man." Michael looks at him with a small, tired smile. "Not dead, just forgotten." It's not the reunion Lincoln dreamed of, but it's real. And for the first time in years, he feels hope. The plan is dangerous. They must escape before the Civil War reaches the prison. Bombs are getting closer every day, and soon the walls will crumble. But even now, Michael refuses to leave until he knows every member of his team can make it out alive. Lincoln tries to convince him. "You can't save everyone, Mike." Michael answers softly, "That's what you used to say." And we both know how that turned out. Outside the prison, Sinnote works with local allies to prepare an escape route. Meanwhile, Teabag, the unpredictable old inmate, receives a mysterious letter in the U.S. A letter that will soon connect him back to Michael in ways no one expects. Every piece is moving. Every second counts. The brothers know that freedom is close. But so is death. And in Yemen, one mistake can mean the end. The city of Sana'a is falling apart. Bombs echo in the distance, the prison walls shake, and chaos spreads through the streets. Inside Ogygia, the tension has reached its limit. The time has come. Michael's escape plan, something he's been building piece by piece for years, is finally ready. He's studied the guards, the schedules, and even the explosions outside. Every second, every sound, every shadow matters. With his small team, Whip, Jaw, and Sid, Michael puts the plan into motion. The lights go out. The alarms begin to scream. Soldiers rush through the corridors, shouting in Arabic. Smoke fills the air. But through the confusion, Michael moves like a ghost, calm, silent, focused. They slip through tunnels, climb through broken walls, and run through the dark. Every step is a risk. Every second could be their last. Behind them, Cyclops, a brutal, one-eyed inmate, hunts them down, determined to stop them. Outside the walls, Lincoln and Sinnote wade in a stolen truck. When they finally see Michael and the others appear through the smoke, Lincoln's heart nearly stops. "Come on, Mike, move!" They run, bullets flying all around. The ground shakes as a missile hits nearby, throwing dust and fire into the air. But somehow they make it to the truck. Michael jumps in, and for the first time in years, the brothers are side by side again, truly free. But freedom doesn't last long. The escape is only the beginning. The city is in chaos, and the roads are full of enemies. Soldiers loyal to a mysterious man named Poseidon are hunting them. Michael's name, or rather, his fake identity, Canuel, is everywhere. He's wanted for terrorism, murder, and treason. As they drive through the burning streets, Lincoln yells, "We can't go home! They'll kill us before we even get close." Michael nods. "We'll find a way." We always do. The group splits up, trying to stay alive. Every corner hides danger, soldiers, spies, and betrayal. Still, through it all, Michael stays calm. He has one final plan. A plan not just to escape Yemen, but to expose Poseidon and reclaim his true identity. The chase is on. And this time, it's not just about breaking out of prison. It's about breaking free from the lies that have trapped him for years. The desert sun rises over Yemen. The war is raging, and every road is dangerous. Michael and his team are tired, hunted, and desperate. But for the first time in years, he's close to freedom and close to seeing his family again. After escaping Ogygia, the group is constantly chased. Soldiers, bounty hunters, and Poseidon's men are everywhere. They move through the desert, hiding in ruins, traveling by night. Each mile feels like a lifetime. Lincoln does everything to protect his brother, but he starts to see how much Michael has suffered. He's thinner, quieter, haunted by secrets. He's been forced to work under Poseidon, a corrupt CIA agent who used Michael's genius to commit crimes for the government. Now Michael has only one goal: to destroy Poseidon and clear his name once and for all. With the help of Sinat, Whip, and Sheba, a brave local woman who risked her life to help them, they managed to leave Yemen. But Poseidon is not done. His agents track them across borders, determined to silence Michael forever. The final showdown happens back in the United States. Poseidon tries to trap Michael, but this time Michael is ready. Using his intelligence and calm, he turns the game around. He reveals the truth, every secret file, every piece of evidence, every lie Poseidon built. And just like that, the hunter becomes the hunted. Poseidon is arrested and Michael's name is cleared. The man the world once called a criminal becomes free, truly free. When Michael finally reunites with Sarah and his son, he can barely speak. He kneels, tears in his eyes, as his little boy hugs him tightly. "Are you really my dad?" the boy whispers. Michael smiles softly. "Yeah, buddy, I'm home now." The nightmare is over. After years of running, of hiding, of sacrificing everything, Michael Scofield can finally breathe. He doesn't need to escape anymore. He just needs to live. And for the first time, he can. And that was the story of Prison Break Season 5, the end of a long journey. Michael Scofield went through pain, loss, and betrayal. But in the end, he proved that love and loyalty are stronger than any prison. If he could keep fighting after everything, then you can too, no matter how hard life gets.